Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Skyrim Special Edition. So, I think mostly I'm
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
Lead on then.
I'm alright here, I think.
Don't disappoint me.
Like so I don't think I actually need to do anything right now in this area. There's some stuff to
marksman training.
like marksman
A lot
training.
of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. I'll show you what I know.
It's like he can't improve my archery. That's not a big surprise. I wouldn't be surprised if none of them
Got a
can.
minute? Wanted to say
Oh.
something.
I wouldn't be surprised if none of the characters that I run into can improve me at all. So we just need to go to this bee estate and set it on fire? Game? Oh. There's a Thieves Guild entrance right here. Good, so we could potentially work our way now into this. Is there a Hall of the Dead around here? Where are we? Are we in Riften? Yeah, we're still in Riften, and we need to go to burn these hives and all this. And we are here. I have some new items, so I could change my things like unarmed strikes. Don't need that, but there was some thieves equipment. Where was it? Thieves Guild boots. Pickpocket is 15% better. Lockpicking is 15% better. And prices are 10% better. So I don't need the Thieves Guild hood to begin with. Lockpicking and pickpocketing. If I don't have something that stealthily improves something, then I actually am fine where I am.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
Let's go ahead and activate the Shrine of Talos. So apparently that's useful. And that's right next to y'all. The difficult part of this city in particular is finding a way out of it quickly. There's a house you buy eventually that also helps a little bit. I'm not sure if I really want to buy the other houses.
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal. If there's such a thing for that.
Well, of course the College of Mages is back to normal. I specifically put it back to normal myself. It's kind of strange, actually, the way this is set up. I think I have a quest also that is a miscellaneous quest. Like, retrieve your Thieves Guild armor. Learn out of a bunch of side quests and that I haven't equipped. So return to Shaldar. Let's just fast travel there and finish this side quest.
Any luck with Sapphire? By the 8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
So I get a potion to prolong invisibility.
All right then.
Nice to know. And we'll start working our way towards these bees. So I wonder if I could have had something that did fire damage on a bow. I think that's how I actually did this the last time. Yeah. I burnt the bees by shooting arrows while being stealthy to them. And then I snuck in while I think they were upset about the bees being on fire to the house and stole stuff from the safe. I cleaned out the safe. That's what I think I'm supposed to do. And if all else fails, I might try punching the guy instead of immediately killing him. It kind of depends on the level of determination he has to kill me. I could shout, but I bet shouting is an ineffective way to stay hidden. Alright. So I want to get over here without too much conflict. Can I get enough firm footing to jump up this? To get enough firm footing to jump up this? To get enough firm footing to jump up here? And we want 3 of these on fire, I believe, which might be as easy as flames. One, 2, 3. There we go. So, next part of this mission is clear out his safe, which see, it almost feels like I could probably fast travel to his safe and fast travel to his house and then clear out his safe from there. There's a lot of enemies. Don't tell me I'm gonna get attacked by a dragon or something. Have I been detected? Apparently, according to the game, I have. How did they detect me? Who is detecting me? Up touch. I can obtain the key to his safe if I want to, as an optional choice, or I can just lockpick his safe. And frankly, lockpicking his safe is probably better for my skills So I think I'll just skip to that point.
Someone there? Now you're mine. That's it? That's all you've got? Yeah. I'll see you in pieces. There's no escape. Can't hide. Where are you?
Alright, fine. You guys want to play this way? We'll play this way.
That's all you've got.
Let's go ahead and use this. Let's move over here. Again, need another potion. My armor is getting leveled up here. Mercenaries gave me no choice, but I didn't kill the main guy. That should count for something. And now we're just looking for the safe, which I may not actually be here. I may have actually made a mistake. Nope. It is here. So the idea of sneaking around here, like the game Thief. See, here's a total fire hazard. Is kind of laughable. Let's see, should I take these guys' items? That's maybe as I work my way out of this path, I will just start picking up everything. Because we're gonna just fast travel back to the Thieves Guild and sell everything anyways. Try to get more gold. Although I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find more gold. That's kind of the problem here, is that these shops are not. Look at this, I have soul steel on this chest. That's weird. It's almost like there's a mimic in this game, but there isn't. Alright. So this escapes to the sewer.
Huh?
So I'm just gonna come back up here and take everything from everybody. Why not? Not go crazy with it or anything. Just see if we can. Alright, that's too much. So let's see. And then one more 3 value, 3 weight item. There we go. So a few more things to sell. That'll leave the mercenaries embarrassed. What's the bill of sale, by the way? For that, we should read it. Just for the fun of it. We'll read everything while we're here. And where does the sewer end up? Does it end up in what, the Thieves Guild, or does it just put us out into Skyrim? I think it just puts us out to Skyrim. Right, nice. Fast travel to Riften, the Thieves Guild. You cannot fast travel when enemies are nearby. Let's go find this stone. Or we could just swim the Riften ourselves. Wonder how far the stone is from here. I don't see it. And see, I'll just run into some other enemies if I'm not careful. But I want to fast travel to the... Alright. Fast travel to the Thieves Guild. There we go. And then we can just push the button. And the floor retracts. And we're down this way.
Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just want you to know it's because you were new. Know what I mean? I hope we bump into each other again.
What's on your mind? I'll show you what I know.
Let's see, does this guy have anything to
If you
sell?
ever
Hey
need more
there.
practice,
What can
if you
Sapphire
need
do for
marksman training, and you've got the coin, I'm ready to teach you.
Let's just skip the miscellaneous
Word on the
quests and
street
talk
is
to him.
Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lass. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
Interesting.
Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Ha, of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lass. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from.
So 600 gold for loud and clear. Now we have dampened spirits to do. So some of the miscellaneous things, I bet, retrieve your Thieves Guild armor, learn about the Thieves Guild from Delvin and Vex and Ternalia. Alright.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
He's too busy to talk to me. This guy needs a key.
Need something? You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin. for the guild.
sapphire.
Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need it.
Maven wants to see you right away. I suggest you head right over.
So let's run over here for a second. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, there's some kind of bug, I think, in this area. Something about maybe not saving in this area is a bad idea, or something along that lines.
Rydo, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Yep.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look,
What happened?
I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Okay.
Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
So,
There's plenty more
So,
work
you're
for the likes of you.
Brynjolf's new protege, eh? It's one thing. Some may call this junk. Me?
let's
I call them treasures.
sell what we can. This guy has nothing whatsoever. A beggar has a book. I think I sold that to him. And he's got nothing. So how am I
Until
supposed to
next time.
sell to people when they don't have money?
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course.
Nice.
I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. For a small fee.
So,
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neroin, and Vipper can give you a leg up on that.
interesting.
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
So, being able to sell stolen items is an excellent change of pace. Like, because I've probably got some collection of that. Dwarven boots. Let's see. Fur armor, fur bracers, fur shoes. Let's see, emerald ring, gold ring. This gold ring is stolen, so I'll sell that to her right now. Leather boots. Scaled armor, scaled bracers. Scaled horn armor. Steel imperial gauntlets. Let's see. Some of these I think we can also probably do away with. Let's see. I think I'm should read those first. See if I have anything stolen in the miscellaneous. I do have a ruby that's stolen. Interesting. I wonder if I used a ruby, a stolen ruby in jewelry, if then that would be a stolen piece of jewelry.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And
She didn't actually wait for you to respond.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me. Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya.
Is it worth anything?
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all.
24?
Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
So... that's interesting. I have 20 more of those stones to find.
More where that came from.
Let's see.
Looking for work.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delph. If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Del. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
Do I have more things that I can sell? No, she doesn't have any gold. Never mind.
Still have quite a... Need some gold. I may have some work for you.
So, the problem that's here is people move around in this bar all the time.
I handle. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to
Let's
Vex.
see. Tell me about the fishing jobs.
There are all sorts of people wandering around carrying their valuables on their person, just waiting for someone like you to pick their pocket. So, you in for a little fishing? Nice. Yeah, this is what you need to know.
Cure right here.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills.
So the fishing job has been started now. Let's see. So we need to go to Solitude and steal something from somebody in Solitude. But speak to Maven Backbriar is our first move, and we don't want this to happen, take too long, so let's move on with that one. I kinda need to run to the house again, disenchant some things, but maybe if I find a disenchanting table somewhere else, I won't have to deal with that. Nightshade, Nightshade, Nightshade. I'm not sure there is a Hall of the Dead in this area, but possible. Here. Here's an expert gate that we can sit here and try and pick. There we go. Nice. Where does this actually lead? Blackbriar Manor. Well, I'm not sure they'd be happy with me doing that, so... let's get...
Ain't no doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got lifting in their grip.
Where is she? Come on. Game, let's see. Skyrim. This way. Let's see. Let's speak to Maven Blackbriar. Dampened spirits. And where is she? Speak to Maven Blackbriar. Lots of things outside of Skyrim. Is this the Blackbriar Estate or the Temple of Mara? Alright, that's the Temple of Mara. And the Temple of Mara seems to connect this way. And this is the Blackbriar Estate. So there's probably a door here. What time is it? 6 a.m.? We'll wait till 8. Where is she?
Greetings, honored friend. Everything I've got on display, really.
Sell some items. Actually, I don't know if I'm even ready to sell some items. I'll leave that alone for a moment.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Armor from Grelka. Finally. Had to run around the block. But now we're looking for Maven Blackbriar.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
Interesting. Where are you, Maven Blackbriar? I'm kind of suffering here by having too many things on. And then why not make it worse by coming over to an alchemy table? There we go. That's a nice way to level up.
We've stopped. What is it?
What should I level up this time? More stamina? Absolutely. We're at archery 81 that could do more damage. Not really needed. Sneak. You're 25% less likely to be detected when sneaking. That is an interesting idea. It's like, if I could get this all the way to walking and running doesn't affect detection, that would be really nice. Lockpicking. Are we up to 75? No. Pickpocket. Bonus 20% item weight and value reduced item weight and value reduced pickpocketing odds. Interesting. Pickpocketing gold 25% silently. Extra pockets carrying capacity increased by 100. That's an interesting idea. Speech is at 53. So unless I wanted to get the investor, which I can't do, or the bribery. Bribery might not be a bad move right now. Alchemy is at 50, but we have no reason to knock that up yet. All that magic that we did, as far as, do I want to get the enchantment stronger? No, I don't think so, not yet. Like, all the magic quests we did didn't really add anything to our abilities. And let's see, heavy armor and light armor and two-handed, one-handed archery. So do I want to do more damage or have the ability to bribe? And I think the ability to bribe is an excellent idea. And then we could go up to persuasion, and then we could also, I don't even know if we need to increase persuasion.
We've stopped. I'm still here. It's all in the swing. Let me show you. What do you need to take?
It's taking over 7,000 gold
Let
to
me show
do
you.
2 upgrades.
What do you need to take?
And this isn't
It's all in the swing.
increasing my
Let me show you.
speech
What do you need to take?
at all.
Let's go.
I'm halfway to doing the conjuration spell, just to see if I can find this character. These people aren't here. So here's a Dibella statue. Interesting. Alright, let's open the Rifted. And let's just go to quests and see where this points me if I turn everything else off. Where quest have you pointed me? Well, where are you? Where are you? It's telling me it's in this building. So I was in the right building.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
That makes sense. And it says outside this building. Okay. And then where does it say go? Over here.
Well, if it isn't the Slayer of the Glenmoral Witches, how can
It's
I
in the
assist
Bee
you?
and the Barb, alright. Little buggy game. Instance, but let's see. Where
You
are
have
you?
some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
After I shook her down for protection money? I guess that is true. Mariah smiles upon you. Let's see. Steal from an empty chest. Nightingale's fact or fiction. Of cross daggers. Nothing in here. He's just following me. Here she is.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no backbone, no determination.
Oops, chose the wrong one.
Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. Of course, nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
Okay.
One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
What's in here? We have some forged numbers we could forge. So that's where she runs her business.
On your way to Whiterun?
Yep. Alright. Out we go. So, on the level of quests, let's see. We have a lot of things happening here. And again, I think it's all taking place, like, speak to the leader here of the Dawn Guard. That's the Dawn Guard DLC. I'm apparently not dealing with a quest that's pointing me here anymore. There's really no reason to go back to Whiterun, because we finished all of that. There's some stuff happening over these ways. We could get into those more. The irony, I think, here is I don't think there's really any business or clubs. There's no companions, there's no thieves guilds in some of these cities. So, investigate the Bard's College. We need to get up to Solitude anyways. To do all of these things. So we have some side quests that can move the main story forward, or we can let the main story point us forward. Right now though, Lakeside Manor. Sorry if anybody didn't see that one coming, but that's where we're going.
Can I help you?
Why does she say that?
You're back. Wanna play a game?
No. Isn't it past your bedtime?
Aww.
Alright. Toys and gifts for the kids go here. The assumed future kids goes dresses. I think these stones now can be stored somewhere else too, if that's the way it's gonna be. Do I have anything? We need iron fittings. And I believe we can make some iron fittings, but I also believe I may already have some. So before I do anything, let's go to the disenchanter and Let's see. See if there's anything I really need to disenchant. Like Gloves of Pugilism and Ring of Recuperation. That tells me everything else is good. A Petty Soul Gem's not worth picking up. Really? So down here we go. What do I need for the smeltery? That's our number one thing. 2 iron fittings, 6 clay, 4 quarried stone. Take those. And where did I put the stuff? I don't want to make any leather right now. Did I put it in this barrel? Did I put it in the satchel? Knapsack? In table barrel. What did I do with all the things? Maybe somebody picked it up and used it to build some stuff. Iron fittings, first of all. Miscellaneous building materials, iron fittings. I have enough here to make a good amount to start with. Let's see. Smelter. Clay and quarried stone. I put clay and quarried stone somewhere. I know I did.
What do you need, my Thane?
This chest is empty. This drawer is empty. How about this?
Of course. What room would you like? I'm sorry, but you can't
I can't afford that?
right now.
Sure I can't.
Of course. What are we running
There you
short
go.
of?
Clay,
Is there anything else you need?
and stone.
Certainly. Is there anything else you need?
And we'll get
Certainly. Is there anything else you need?
a couple of these.
Certainly. Is there anything else you need?
And that should be enough. Smelter. 6 clay, quarried stone. I don't have any of that. So when I have her buy clay and quarried stone, does that mean something different? We'll just get some clay. That's probably enough. And we'll get some quarried stone. See, I feel like I just need a modded building that's just like a circle. You fast transport to it. Right around you, you have all of your weapons and all of your multiple things you can build with and such. And then that's just it. It's just one domed area. There we go. Smelter. And dragon bones and dragon scales, actually, and some silver ingots. And get those. We need nails and hinges. Nails, hinges, locks. Alright. So this candle's not one of them. Let's see. Make this. We need a hinge. We need some nails. 3. This. We need corundium ingots. 2. Here's our smelter now. So we can make sure that gets done from now on. And if I wanted to just make a bunch of dwarven stuff, I suppose you can make a crazy amount of dwarven stuff. Let's see, no locks. So we can't do anything there. And we have some dragon bones and some dragon scales somewhere. We put it... I think I know where I put them too, now that I think about it. Everything is done in the armory. We are done building there. And we just have one more thing there. And nothing's here. In this room, we need more antlers. In this room, we need... what miscellaneous things do we do? An alchemy lab has been added, and that was the last thing? Really? It seems strange that that one alchemy lab was the one thing. So there's an alchemy lab here, but there was always an alchemy lab here. So where's the other alchemy lab? Is it outside? Is this do your alchemy outside? Hawk feathers. Hawk feathers. And a hawk egg's nest. Interesting. Alright. This barrel is where we put everything. Weapons rack. Chandelier. So we're almost done with the house, but it's all kind of just antlers now. Antlers and things like that. With one more, like, see, that messed up, I think. So I'm gonna instead go with these other items. Seems like I'm remaking everything again to decorate that room. Looks like a glitch. Alright. We should be able to make the talus. Oh no, we don't have the dragon scales, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. And iron fittings and a lock are some of the last things we have that we can do. This grindstone, can't do anything more. This leather, I need to start turning everything to leather. Ooh, chromium ore, iron ore, quicksilver ore. Are these gonna magically fill up with more ores every now and then? That would be very nice. Chromium ore, iron ore. If I got deliveries of items, that would be amazing. Lock. Iron fittings. Iron fittings. I think I'm pretty good as far as other items. These Nordic level of items I can now make. So a Nordic greatsword might be an interesting weapon to give to our guy. Like 28 there. And let's see what else we can make. Jewelry. Do I have anything there? Elven arrows need firewood. Leather armor. Let's see. There we go. That fixes our leather issue. Of course, I don't have enough probably to improve anything. Flawless, flawless, flawless. Leather helmet. Would need quicksilver ingot. And I lacked the... You lack the required components of leather to do that. This armor, this armor, this armor, and this armor can all be sold. Let's go ahead. And one weapon over here. A Nordic greatsword to do 37. And we'll just put all of our building blocks. Well, let's make sure there's nothing here we can't make. Yeah, we can make a chest. And we'll put all of our building blocks back in here. Clay, amethysts, deer pelts, dragon bones, dwarven ingots, ebony ingots, garnets, all those, the glass, the goat hide, the goat horns, and hinges, and iron fittings, and iron ingots, and malachite ore, and nails, or calcum. I think we could do better to sort some of these things eventually, too, but not right now. Let's try to keep the game going as best as we can. I'm gonna put the stones of Benzeth somewhere special, but what's in here? That's full of grand soul. Good. Let's read these books. And be ready to sell them. Ingredients. Hawk's egg. We've never had hawk's egg before. How are we doing on potions? We still have an amount. And let's see. So I think the rest of this. We have a Staff of Magnus. We want to put that up there too. Alright. Staff of Magnus here. Staff of this guy. I wonder if maybe it's just a idea here, like Archmage's robes are probably worth keeping, and let's see, the amulet fragment I can't get rid of anyways, and that one will also give there. What did I just give him? I have no idea. And the wooden mask, I want to keep that on my person. So, Sarthor amulet, Sauron Alvin's amulet, and Archmage's. All there. On that mannequin. Nice. We will go ahead and put in this chest those crystals. Where are they? Quest items can't be removed from your inventory. Thanks, game. That goat hides mine now. So do I have any other weapons or items that I really want to keep? I was thinking maybe putting the Thieves Guild armor as an example of a style of armor I'd want, like, but they're not even that good, so it's kind of just a stupid example. Really? One thing we can do though is we can be happy to remove everything from the bedroom. So, drafting table, remove it from interesting. Main hall, remove workbench. We're not done with the main hall. Bedrooms, workbench. I guess I'll put a workbench and everything, and we'll wait until we're done with everything. I wanted to do enchanting too. That was one thing I missed. Oh yes, actually there was a couple things I missed. We've got this item, the Flawless Nordic Greatsword, and absorb health, fire damage, magical damage, shock damage, soul trap, turn undead. Let's just absorb health. Or shock damage. I think I'm gonna have to give him a lot of uses of it though. Let's see, 264, 240, 220, 203. Why not? We'll do the full one. There. And we'll use Azura's Star to craft it. And we'll come over here and we'll trade with him.
I'm still here. It's all in the swing. What do you need to take?
So his Wolf Gold does 35. My new weapon for him does 37 plus another 20 damage of that. So, especially deadly to elves. I'm gonna take Wolf Gold away from him, and hopefully he's gonna use that sword. Yes, he is. And I'm gonna go ahead and
let's go.
Equip it. And let's find a nice weapons rack to put it on. There we go. Another piece perfected. So back to this. I go to my weapons and start charging my bow. Let's see. Grand Soul Gem. Actually, there's not that many petty souls. Do I have? Like, I can equip this ring and then give it something like Fortify Alchemy, and then I'm just using common souls. There's actually not that many things I can do, is there? I need to go buy a bunch of souls to try and increase this up. And then I just have a bunch of things I need to go sell. And then it just keeps going, and it just keeps going, and it just keeps going in infinitum as we loop back and back on ourselves, trying to just level up through actions that really have nothing to do with actually completing the story. In the comparison, again, to Witcher 3, which is the best one, when you beat a mission, that's where 90% of all your experience was coming from. It wasn't from doing enchanting or killing characters particularly or anything else. It was just play the story because we want you to play the story. That's as much as I can do, even. We want you to play the story. We want you to have that experience. So there's nothing here. Maybe now that I have this, I could find Lydia and tell her to take my 1,000 gold. Where are you, Lydia? Lydia. Here you are.
I am your sword and your Of course. What room would you... I'm sorry, but you can't afford that right now.
Alright. So then we have to map to Fall Creek. Fast travel there is the Dark Brotherhood hint. And start selling some of this. Here, how about we Chop some wood.
Falkreath was once full of wanderers and warriors like yourself. Those were better days.
Let's get going. Let's go.
Hey, a dragon. A frost dragon. I'm not sure I remember frost dragons being in the game, but now soul steel doesn't really matter that much. Dragon scales, garnet, steel arrows, and steel sword.
Might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon.
Come on, there's a dragon right there. So, how long until that dragon disappears?
Let's get going. Fine. What? What? Will do.
My gods, I don't even know what to say.
So, I'm telling him to do this.
That it?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you... Well met. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Alright. 20 arrows. Ebony arrows. For damage. No, that's not... I just sold it to him. Idiot. More ores. More of this. Do we have a green one? I think we do. Do we have a... Get one of every order. Let's see. Some of these notes I'm just gonna take back and then start selling things back to him. Let's see, stuff don't need. What weapon was that? The staff of Frost Antranek. I don't think that's a special weapon. But it's gonna stay there anyway, so it doesn't really even matter. Leather helmet, leather helmet, leather helmet, leather helmets. All over the place. Let's see. Gold ring, that's far too early to be selling that. This one. This one. I'm gonna take all these notes back to the house at some point. There we go, there we go. Stamina, magicka. Light armor by 25. Expert robes of restoration. He only has 32 left. I don't think there's much I can buy from him, even. Dwarven arrows. Elven mace. I was gonna get the... We'll get all those arrows. Elven arrows. Iron arrows. Just so we have a nice amount of those. Orcish arrows. Steel arrows. And then we'll start to look at actually how many arrows I really need. Nordic arrows do 14. These we can sell. 16, 14, 20, 14, 14. So we can get rid of the dwarven ones. And these we can get rid of. Steel sword. I just don't want to carry things anymore. Man, you totally should just cheat. Get a mod that takes away stamina so you can just have all this done. Sell that ring. There we go.
Steal anything from my shop and
it's so silly, so pointless. And this dragon, Nari. This dragon's just gonna be kind of here, and they're just gonna kind of look at it. This guy's dead. I'll take these. Another character is gone. He is a cultist we killed a long time ago. He has a goat that died a long time ago. I believe there's even more cultists sitting around.
What a waste.
Oh, this game is weird about how it goes. And how do I fix this problem? How do I fix the fact that there's tons of stuff I need to do? I need to go to Whiterun. There's a ton of stuff over here I need to do. There's one city here that I haven't even visited. One city here. Another city here I haven't visited. There's Dawnstar, which I've barely done anything with. There's Winterhold, where we just did the College of Winterhold and nothing else. There's Windhelm, which we haven't entered. There's Riften, where we're just kind of doing the Thieves Guild expansion, and that's kind of it. There's so much more to this game, particularly if I just started walking into places. But I'm trying to stay linear. I'm trying to make this game more of a game than it even is by default. Shallow's writings. But at a certain point, I'm just going to have to go wild here. And I certainly can go wild and just go wherever I feel like it. When we see we're at level 34, but our archery is at 81 with no assistance, that's fine. Our two-handed is also up to 81, and we've never carried or used a two-handed weapon at all. Our heavy armor is at 27, even though we're only wearing one heavy armor thing. I guess there is no medium armor, just light armor and heavy armor. Speech is really high. Conjuration. The level up abilities for speech particularly are supposed to make it easier to sell items, and they're not really doing it. I need to get up to level 70 so I can invest 500 gold with a shopkeeper to increase his gold permanently, and that's not even probably going to be that useful. None of the magic abilities we have are up to above 20, and I don't know how I can get them any higher because none of the people in Winterhold want to train me. They've maxed out for some reason. I don't know, maybe I'm too high of a level now, or maybe I'm too low of a level. But if I'm too low of a level, then I'd have to go back to Winterhold and check up on that. Lockpicking's at 56. Ideally, I'd be at 100 when I'm done with the game, but I'm not going to be at 100 on archery when I'm done with the game. I'm just going to hit 100 and decide to put away my archer's bow and start doing two-handed for a while. And after that, I'm going to do one-handed with shielding, and after that, there's nothing else. So I'll just have maxed out everything. Sneaking and lockpicking and pickpocketing instead of fighting doesn't work 100% of the time. Anyways, I'm kind of just rambling as we sit here and spend more and more time doing less and less. Let's see, we got that dragon soul, so we could unlock a shout. I suppose that's something that we need, so we'll unlock time, slow time. And that's helpful, I think. Maybe I could use that shout instead of fire breath to kill things even faster. But I need to kill 3 more dragons just to unlock the few shouts we found. There's still a good amount of them, I'm sure of it. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a bunch of links in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.